Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is SimmerNish. I know I have been gone for over a month, but today I am bringing you guys a speed build. I have recently just started doing Sims again, of course. That's why I'm here recording. But today I wanted to share with you guys this bowling alley slash restaurant build. And I actually made something like this before when I was playing my Sims on my old laptop, and I made a bowling alley slash restaurant. I honestly, to be honest with you, I did like that build a lot better. With that being said, the first real build that I have done since I've started playing Sims again is this, and I wanted to share this with you guys because it's, I guess, pretty much my first build, like I'm saying. So I'm not sure I'm gonna share like every build that I do, but this one, I don't really see many like bowling alleys on the gallery. So this one is kind of like a dark theme bowling alley slash restaurant. There's a bar, there's seating areas, there are dining tables, which only allow up to 4 people per table. There's a small arcade. In my last build, there was like a bigger arcade, like it had so many different things in there. I also built a daycare in my last build, but I didn't know that the toddlers could not come to these places. So with that being said, I left that out this time. This one has 2 bathrooms, the bowling alley lanes, a kitchen, an employee locker room. It has like an outside break area, a hostess or host stand. Yeah, so that's pretty much it that I put into this build. You guys will see that I did not go into depth of me building the kitchen area because when I was editing, it was just like super hard. Like I have this issue where I just keep turning the camera, and I think it's because of the way the camera was set up. I've recently been trying to use like the Sims 3 camera. I'm not sure how much that's gonna help me, but I've always had this issue when doing speed builds where I turn the camera so much, and I feel like it could make other people dizzy because it makes me dizzy. Like it just doesn't seem like the build is flowing. So I'm trying to do something different, but I didn't start doing that till after the build, so I'm sorry if that bothers anybody. But when I was editing the kitchen, it was just super hard because I was so indecisive with a lot of things that were in there. So I just kind of cut that out, but you will get pictures at the end to see the kitchen and see the locker room and all that. But I just had to cut it out because for one, the video was super long, and for two, I just feel like it was like a lot of indecisiveness, and I feel like if I'm gonna be indecisive, then I just don't want that part in there because you're not really getting quality content there. The only issue that I'm having is that, for one, I believe EA took out the bowling alley lot, like to classify as what your lot is. I think EA took that out because I believe there was a bowling alley selection, and I was on Facebook and somebody else said the same thing like a week after I built the bowling alley. So this lot, for me, like when I had my old build, people will actually bowl. Like I didn't have a problem with people sitting down and just eating, because in that build I also had like a side restaurant, like it was like a side area for actual eating. Like it was different than the actual bowling part because the bowling part had the bowling alley lanes, the seating area, and then another spot for people who are trying to sit and eat, and then I had another spot that was like the restaurant part, and then the arcade and stuff like that. But for this one, the only places that you can sit and eat are gonna be the lane with all the tables and chairs, and then at the bar there are like 3 tables. But my problem with this is I cannot get enough people, and I don't know if it's just, you know, the fact that I don't have a lot of people in my game yet, but it's like they're not bowling. Like they'll sit down and eat, but they're not bowling. So the people that I'm playing with, they'll bowl obviously because I'm telling them to, but the other people aren't bowling, and that is not something that I had issues with the last time I did a build like this. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work for everybody, but it will be on my gallery. I'll have that link in the description below. It's just gonna be my name, SimmerNish. So yeah. So when it comes to the bar area, which you guys will see, I kind of went for like this black, white, red color scheme. At first, I did not know what to do with the small corner by the chef station. I was having a hard time with that, but I eventually just put some tables there because, you know, at the bars, they kind of do have the high tops. So I put those there, and I'll put TVs on both sides so they can like watch games. And then when we get to like the hostess stand, the host stand, I built the cabinets around the hostess stand because I kind of wanted it to be like bigger than just the host. Like the host stand by itself is small, it's there, it's just small, and I just wanted something to kind of fill the area. but when I play tested it, the cabinets did not work around that, which I kind of figured, but I ended up using the half walls instead, and those actually worked. So when I upload it on my gallery, it's actually gonna come with the walls around the host stand instead of cabinets, which it still looks really good. It actually does. It actually really looks good. So, and then I also use these half walls around the dining areas. You know, when you're actually in the bowling alley, you have like your shoe stations. You have the shoe stations behind the check-in, which makes more sense. And maybe I should have put them behind there, but I didn't think about that. I saw the bowling walls, so I put those on there, and I was like, it's taking up the whole wall. It just doesn't look realistic. So I just took it off. Obviously, guys, I'm gonna get better at building. It's just I've stopped for so long. I'm just getting back into doing everything. So I added a few vending machines around to kind of take up some space, and then, you know, just in case people want to, because at real bowling alleys you get candy machines, soda machines, sock machines, all that. So I added those around too. And when it comes to the bathrooms, both the guys and the girls bathroom look exactly the same. I didn't really, you know, do anything different for them. The only difference is the decals that say woman and man. So those are the only two differences. But my Sims, for the females, they always go into the guys' bathroom to wash their hands. I'm not sure if it's just because of the sink, if the sink is not being placed right, or why they go into the guys' bathroom to wash their hands, but that is a problem that I'm having. But I did like the color scheme that I did in the bathroom, although I do wish I would have changed the sinks, because I did see another color after I was editing. I was like, oh, I should have used that color. It was really better, and it probably would have matched everything a lot better. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I do not like the dark color of stone that I ended up using for the whole building. I do think I should have stayed with gray, because it just made everything a lot darker. Now in gameplay it doesn't bother me, it really doesn't, but when I was editing I was like, I should have left it gray. Found something else to put on the other walls, because I didn't like the brown, you know, chevron, whatever you want to call it. I didn't like that either, but it all looks really good in the gameplay, so it's not that big of a deal. I was very indecisive no matter what, so I guess that's just where that comes from. I did have an issue when I was trying to get everything from platforms to fit right, so I did kind of have to go adjust it, which I took that out so you guys didn't have to see all that because it's irrelevant. But trying to adjust the height of everything, it messed up different things, like the bathrooms. They didn't touch, the bathroom doors did not touch the floor, so I had to figure that out. It messed up the back area where the break table is, so I had to figure that out. And I really always have issues decorating the outside of big buildings like this, so it kind of looks ugly to me, but I knew it wasn't gonna get any better, so I just kind of left it like that. You guys are more than welcome to change the outside. I just do not know how to decorate the outside of big buildings like this. They always look super square. They always look like they have no definition. I'm not trying to hate on myself, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hate on myself. I just know that I have so much to improve on. Also, this is my first time building a pond. I've never built a pond before, and I just wanted something, you know, different in the front. I just wanted to put something different in the front. So with the landscape, which I got better at, like I used to not know how to do landscape either, and I'm not saying that I'm the greatest or anything, but I've definitely gotten better at doing that, like figuring out what flowers go where or whatever. That used to always be a problem for me too, so I know one day I will master decorating the outside of big buildings like this. And then I just decorated the front of the building with some of the bowling alley stuff. In the gallery it says that I use CC, but I don't know where I use CC at, because I tried my hardest to avoid using CC, because I actually, like, to this day right now, I don't have any of that CC in my game anymore. So I'm not even sure if I re-upload it if it's still gonna show me having CC, because I don't have any of that CC anymore. I actually went to Max's Match, and I am so glad I did that, because I don't know, it just looks better, and I've always kind of wanted to see what it was like to just play with Max's Match stuff. I just never did it, but so far I've taken all that extra, you know, alpha CC out and just put Max's Match items in. So whatever CC item it said that I had in there, I really don't know what it is. The only thing that looks like it was CC was those signs at the front of the store, and I deleted them to see if it was that, and it wasn't. With that being said, at the end of this video you guys will see the pictures. I did take the pictures with Sims inside, so if that bothers anybody, I'm sorry, but I did not know how else to get inside to take pictures. So I hope you guys like this build. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to leave any ideas in the comments below, go ahead and do that. I'll try to incorporate those things into my gameplay, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Bye.